One of the biggest days in the city of Detroit every year has arrived. It's real, and the weather is spectacular. The Tigers opener for 2026 as they get set to take on the Cardinals at Comerica Park, and you will see every pitch right here on Fox 2. Here we go! What's up, fellas?
What a day! Happy New Year!
I mean, I come to you for your veteran presence.
Yeah,
Whoa,
sure
this
do.
truly is one of the most special days in this city.
Specialist, we call it,
the most specialist, regardless of whether you're talking sports or anything. It just is electric every year.
No, it absolutely is. Folks out there, public service announcement.
Yeah.
Let's keep the blood alcohol level under 0.25 today, please.
Hey, you're a little late for
that
some
goes
of these
for
folks.
you, Callie Birchfield.
Yeah, everybody calm down.
Pitch, huh?
You know what this is today? This is a big game. No, it's a big game.
Wait a minute, I didn't even ask yet.
Oh, I thought you did.
So I was wondering driving in today, and I didn't really have an answer, but I knew there was one guy that could tell me, hey, Woj, this is where you do it.
Yeah.
What is this game?
Oh, this is a big game, man. Yeah, this is a big game. I know it's only one of 162, but they're already up to 2-4 start, which not horrible, of course.
Sell?
But no.
Probably sell, right?
Oh, yeah, you'd sell now. No, two thoughts popping in my mind about today, okay? And about the start of the season. First thought is the more of this, meaning not scoring runs, strikeouts. You're like, And then the
we'll get to that.
April side of me is, whoa, more of this. Skubal being dominant, Casey Mize back, perhaps Framber Valdez going today. It's picking up where it left off last year, and today we do need to see Framber Valdez. He's the difference this year compared to the wild card. We need to see him shut them down.
So if I go bigger picture, Birchie, come to you, because there's been talk about this, and I ask, Birchie, what is this season?
Hey!
What would you say?
Stand down, step aside. Dan Miller, this is a hump and bump and thump season. Now, this is a family program, so let me spell that out. The Tigers have fallen short in Game 5 of the ALDS 2 years in a row. This is a year to get over the hump. To do that, they have fortified this roster on the bump, headlined by today's big-ticket free agent signing, Framber Valdez, who has the most wins in baseball over the last 5 seasons. But the question that will loom over this team the entire season is, do they have enough thump? Is their lineup more sticks or stumps? And the answer, Dan, could well determine the outcome, the fate of the most anticipated season here in at least a decade. What we have here today, gentlemen,
don't let them get down to the dump either.
Perfect storm. It's Friday. It's gorgeous. Woo! This team is stacked and ready to go. I think that qualifies as a Category 5 hurricane in downtown Detroit. Let's let it rip.
Yeah, and believe me, it's going to be packed down here. There's already a ton of people here, and it's not about having a ticket. It's about being on the scene.
Of course.
That's what this is all about, and in particular, when the weather is like this, it is absolutely gorgeous.
I'm not
complaining. Hot for Woj.
No, I'm not complaining.
Here's some gin for you, buddy. Cool off right there.
But it's a little bit warm. It's like it is going to be, by the meteorological records. Ask your boy Ludes, the warmest opening day ever in Detroit.
Wow. Well, I mean, I don't have to ask Luda, but I have Stephanie Mead.
Okay, whoever you have.
Even better.
Double check with them.
Ludes.
Yeah. Stephanie, you done well with the weather here.
Good job.
Appreciate this. Great work.
Yeah, you know what? I will take all the credit for this today. I have one question for you guys up there, though. Is it breezy for you? Is it a little windy?
Little breezy up here.
We got some cover, though, so we're doing okay.
We'll take it. No, we're not complaining. Listen, we've seen snow blowing across our set enough days. We'll take this.
Well, great. I think the only caveat we see in our forecast today is that wind that we were seeing. We see a lot of sunshine, and as you guys mentioned before, it is going down as probably one of the warmest opening days that we've seen. Actually, about 35 years ago, 1991, we saw temperatures at like 73 degrees. So it's been a while since we've seen really nice conditions. Temperatures by first pitcher in the upper 60s. We have a mix of sun and clouds. It's just a stunning day. You really couldn't ask for better weather. Stats on the past couple of opening days: 73 degrees, 1991, 35 years ago. That that was the best day we've seen. Since then, 2015 is kind of the closest day where we've seen actual manageable weather for opening day, with temps near 60 degrees. Now, moving forward, wind's going to be in our forecast. We're also looking at cloud cover, some sunshine, but today is a glorious day for some baseball here in the city of Detroit, and hopefully a good omen for the team moving forward. I'm hoping we can have a good season. We had a good opening day. Last year was miserable. We saw temps in the low 50s. Sprinkles were around. 2021 was probably one of the most unmanageable days probably in weather for opening day. We saw snow. We saw temps in the lower 30s. It was not pleasant by any means, and I'm sure a lot of folks probably remember that opening day just because of how cold it was and almost how wintry it was. Today, temps are in the 70s. It is a great day. You couldn't ask for better weather. It's slightly humid, a little breezy, but I think we'll take it here across the city of Detroit. Really, really nice opening day. Erica's with me. We're out at Tailgating right now. We're going to show you what we're seeing across the area. We're actually right outside of Comerica Park, where we have folks kind of streaming in and around. Looks like they're having a party over there. So we're going to talk to some people. Go Tigers!
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
Woo! All right, so really great opening day for us here across the city of Detroit. So
are we going to
we're going to toss it over to Lauren, who's also kind of out partying with some of the other people here that are ready for opening day. Lauren, how's it by you?
It is so much fun out here, Stephanie. I wish you could be with me right here at the block party, but next to me I've got Michael Montry, president of the Detroit Grand Prix, which we know we all have marked on our calendar for this summer. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us what we can expect this summer?
Well, you can expect this, except for by the river. This is such an amazing scene out here, what the Tigers do every year. Such a Detroit tradition. This year the weather really cooperated. What an amazing day for the city of Detroit. 58 days from now, we're going to do the same thing, only around the Detroit Grand Prix. So Chevrolet Detroit Grand Prix presented by Lear. Just an amazing day for the city. We kick off the summer. They kick off the spring here today. We kick off the summer.
I love that. I love that. The Detroit Grand Prix kicks off the summer. But talk about some of what people can see, logistics. When can people see it? When can people get tickets? And I know there's different price levels, right?
Yeah, so May 29th through 31st is the actual event this year. And it lasts the whole weekend. There's 3 days of racing. The neat thing about it is you can come and watch it for free, or you can buy tickets for the grandstands, or we have hospitality. So whatever your level of interest is, come on down and experience it. It runs down Woodward from Campus Martius. We fill up Hart Plaza. All of that is available for free.
And are you going to have that really cool parade? The parade of the old cars. That was the best part, just seeing them go slowly, trying to cruise down the street. Are you going to have that?
So last year was the first year we did our cruise night presented by the Detroit Auto Show. We're doing it again this year. That's Friday night, May 29th. We just closed registration. We had almost 400 cars register for that night. So it's going to be a great night.
All right, last question, Tigers. What are your predictions for this season?
It's a win. Win today for sure. Let's get a win today, and then we'll move on from there.
I like that. I like the way you think. Start for a win today, and then we'll go on. But the Grand Prix coming up, you said 58 days?
58 days.
So much fun. You guys have definitely got to go. Dan, I wonder, do you have it marked on your calendar, Mr. Miller?
Absolutely. We had so much fun last year. We love the fact that race is on Fox 2, so we can't wait for the Detroit Grand Prix. And the really cool thing is you go from Indy to Detroit, and it just is a really high point on the calendar for the IndyCar circuit. So can't wait to see that. As for today, and as for this team, Birchie, I think you mentioned it. When you go to the ALDS and take it down to the wire 2 years in a row, and then you come back and some of your guys are seasoned, you add a Framber Valdez, all of a sudden the expectations for this team are, can you get to the World Series? Can you win the American League? And I think that's fair.
They think they can, and I think that we should believe that they can based on this pitching staff, and not just the rotation, but the bullpen too. It looks like it could be a pretty formidable unit. And look, credit to the Tigers here as an organization, as a franchise, for going for it this year in what could be, let's face it, Tarek Skubal's final season tradition in Detroit. They have pushed their payroll towards the top 10 of the majors, up against the luxury tax threshold. They have promoted their top prospect, one of the top prospects in baseball, straight from Double-A to Detroit. This is a team, and again, a front office that seems keenly aware of what might be at stake this year, and they're acting like it.
And Kevin McGonigle, that prospect of which you speak, is leading off and playing third base today as we take a look at the lineup for the Tigers as they get ready to go in this one. And there it is right at the top, Woj. And also word from Jeff Passan yesterday that they're talking to him about a long-term extension.
Yeah, well, like they did before with Colt Keith. Yeah. You mean that Kevin McGonigle, youngest player in the majors, 21 years old. Oh, he's only hitting .364 with a .985 OPS. And I agree with Bergie. I give the Tigers credit for this. They are taking their shot, certainly with the pitching staff. They're going heavy with the pitching staff. We do have to yet see how the hitting flushes out.
And we will see it today as the Tigers take on the Cardinals. Home opener, you'll see it right here on Fox 2. We're going to be talking Kevin McGonigle, and you'll hear from him when we come back as our pregame show rolls on, getting ready for the home opener at Comerica Park. So training camp started with talk of Kevin McGonigle.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
Spring training, Dan.
Oh, spring training.
This is not your Lions.
Sorry.
My God.
Spring training started with talk of Kevin McGonigle. That continued throughout spring training and the Grapefruit League season.
There you go.
Bang, there you go. And once folks knew that he made the team, there was a lot of excitement. So here we go. He'll be leading off today playing third base. He spoke in the clubhouse. There you go again. Not a locker room, a clubhouse a short time ago.
I walked in right away. Actually, that's before I got here. I was driving to the park, did laps around the park because I had no clue where to go. But I ended up finding the parking lot, and yeah, I mean this place is just unreal. I walked in, first thing I said was like, this place is unbelievable. And Tork was like, get used to it. So, but it's truly just, a great spot to be. Very happy to be here.
How much do you know about Detroit's opening day and the way that they celebrate here?
To be honest, not too much. I've been asking a lot of questions to the guys and asking how it's going to be, and they said it's going to be unbelievable. Tops every home opener that we've seen so far this year. Super excited to just see how the fan base is, and of course to play in Comerica for the first time.
How much different do you think putting on the home whites will hit than the road grays?
Way different. You can't really beat playing at home in front of your own fans, and just truly excited to go out and get a W for them guys today.
I saw you walk out early today, this morning, and you I think you even took a little video of it.
Yeah.
Just the park itself, the dimensions and everything. How did that play on you?
Great. Super excited. A little deep to center, but.
Your family traveled to Detroit?
Yes. My dad wasn't able to make it. He's working, but I have my mom here and some other family.
All right, here's the big question. What's your walk-up song?
So, I'm going with Bob Marley. Could You Be Loved?
Yeah. You will be loved, my friend. That's good. How did you...
So the first home opener for Kevin McGonigle and Woj. They believe there's many more to come. Connor Griffin of the Pirates, who is the #1 prospect in baseball, agreeing to a contract for 9 years, $140 million. Whatever he agrees to, if they come to an agreement, won't be far removed from that. It'll be right in that range. And that's the Tigers trying to lock up a guy long-term that they might not be able to afford if they wait.
Which is smart, and it's important to know. I was down there in Lakeland, at spring training where the baseball season teams start training. Absolutely, and they're not fast tracking this guy. He's on track. This isn't like, let's see what he can do, or a little nervous. Right from the start, the demeanor, the clubhouse teammates were amazed at his maturity, level-headed. You saw there just in the interview, the level-headedness. I don't think he'd ever been in Comerica Park before.
He didn't know where to get in.
Before today. Well, I don't know either. But I'll say, you know me, Dan, covering the Lions for me. I recognized a hot prospect right off the bat. I said that Josh Pascal is going to be a long-time star for the Lions. Kidding aside, you could tell, even with my untrained eyes, that McGonigle is
special,
a ball player.
Yeah.
And I mean that in every way. The plays he's already made at third base, his approach at the plate, not swinging at bad pitches. He's I'm not giving him a $140 million contract necessarily yet, but might not be that far off.
Well, it might not be 48 hours off, Birchie.
Well, and look, it's not just the early production, but it's how he's gotten there. It's been professional AB, baseball term. After professional AB, 5 of his 8 hits so far have come with 2 strikes. This is a very mature hitter who's not afraid to work the count. He's not passive, but he is selective. He has elite bat-to-ball skills, baseball term. That's something this lineup could use more of. And can I nerd out here for just a second?
Feel free.
Just a second. It's early, he's young, but so far, pitches per plate appearance for Kevin McGonigle, he's at 4.12. I reference that because Juan Soto, who is one of the most selective hitters in the majors, the king of working the count, last year was at 4.14 pitches per plate appearance. That was one of the top marks in the majors. Kevin McGonigle is mature beyond his years at the plate, and it's those kind of numbers that reflect it. And one more thing for you guys. Again, credit the Tigers. They did say if he proves he's ready to help us now, we will advance him past AAA straight to Detroit. And one other player who has gone straight from AA to Detroit, and I hate to make this comparison, but I'm going to make it. Miguel Cabrera went straight from AA to the majors. So did Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, they were good.
So did Adrian Beltre.
They were good.
You're good enough. You're good enough. And so far, McGonigle looks the part.
List of Hall of Famers right there.
Decent company to keep.
And that being
good.
Selective at the plate has to go up and down the line.
Yes.
Well, that lineup is one of the questions that you have about this baseball team this year, and something we will certainly explore as this show goes on, as we count you down to game time. Just after 1 o'clock today will be the first pitch. Tigers taking on the Cardinals. Home opener 2026 in downtown Detroit. More coming up right after this. games we like to play when the Tigers lineup comes out is where's Zach?
Yeah.
Because you never know exactly where Zack McKinstry will be. Today, playing second base, hitting sixth in the lineup as the Tigers get ready to go against St. Louis. Hammer caught up with him a short time ago.
Have you ever been hot on opening day in Detroit or
no.
Chicago?
Yeah, no. Yeah, nope, not in Detroit. Definitely not. I remember my first first opening day here was like 32 degrees. So, yeah, looking forward to getting out there today.
Okay, what number is this for you here in Detroit?
This is number 4. Yeah.
What does this day mean to the players in here? I know that there's so much that goes on outside that you guys are sometimes like, oh my God, let's just get through it. But can you lean into the excitement of it a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely. Love coming in here, playing at home in front of our fans, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun out there today. It's going to be loud, and there's so much going on around the park, so it just draws so much more attention to it.
We saw Kevin McGonigle go out onto the field. Obviously, this is his first time in the Detroit clubhouse. He came out onto the field, took a little video, looked around. Do you remember a time like that, kind of a welcome to the bigs, here it is moment?
I think it was the second opening day in 2022. There was like 55,000 at Dodger Stadium, and it was just craziness. And yeah, it was super cool to have fans back in the ballpark. So yeah, that's probably it.
One of the things that guys talk a lot about, I mean, and we saw you down in February in Lakeland. Hard to believe that was 50 days ago. What did you work on in the spring? What kind of things were you trying to tweak or fine-tune with your approach and your game?
Yeah, just exactly. Just tweaking and fine-tuning. Just getting back in the box and just trying to think along with the pitcher and, yeah, get a couple pitches over the heart of play that you can just do damage on. And, yeah, just playing the game, getting back on your feet, getting in your cleats again, all good things. And, yeah, just getting back in the routine of it.
You had a heck of a season last year. Do you set goals to build on what you accomplished, or is it kind of square one again, first mile of the marathon?
Yeah, I first set goals and then exactly put the strapping back on for the marathon and just show up every day to help the team win.
Give me a sense of what this group, your approach is. I mean, you guys have been on a road trip that has taken you all across not only the country but down to the Dominican Republic as well. Just to be back home, some of the first things you do when you get back home.
Yeah, get here. I haven't seen my car in probably a month, so it was nice to get back behind the wheel and drive around a little bit and see Detroit again. And yeah, we're excited to be here. Yeah, it's going to be a fun April and a fun season.
All right, my other question that I wanted to ask guys today was walk-up music. Does it ever change from season to season?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I've changed my walk-up song every year. Shine. I don't know who it's by, but
okay,
yeah.
That's what it is this year?
Yep.
All right.
Hopefully the fans will sing along with it a little bit.
I love that. That's a good feel. Anything else you want to tell our viewers in Detroit about some of the new guys in this room and just what it feels like to have Framber Valdez going? I mean, that guy is a bona fide ace in his own right.
Yeah, definitely having 2 aces in our clubhouse is super cool, and a Tiger legend, Verlander back, and Kenley Jansen, one of my first teammates in the big leagues. Yeah, it's super cool to have these guys and be able to watch them go about their business and yeah, just show up to work every day, and they love it still. And even in they've played the game for 22 years or whatever it's been, they still love it. And they're still students of the game. They show up trying to get better every day, and some young faces too. McGonigle, I mean, he's an incredible baseball player. He does everything the right way. He plays the game hard. He has a great. He rooted for Chase Utley coming up, so you can never argue with that. Just a hard-nosed baseball player there, and DeJesus looking really good coming off the WBC, and Glaber the WBC win and all that stuff. So yeah, it's super cool to be in the locker room.
And I will be a Broncos saying, go Chips.
Fire up.
Always rooting for you. Fire up, love.
Yeah, there it is.
Send it back to you, Dan.
All right, Jen, thank you very much. So, look, we can talk about Green, Tork, Carpenter, McGonigle, Torr, the guys that have to hit. You need it up and down the lineup. And Zack McKinstry is going to find his way to this lineup, but he's one of the guys that's got to hit when we talk about
absolutely. And people do forget, because of the way the second half of last season, they had 6 All-Stars. And Zack McKinstry was one of them, and one of their most productive hitters in every facet for most of the season. He will be just as valuable. It'll be interesting to see where he goes vis-a-vis McGonigle.
Yeah.
Because McGonigle obviously should be playing, frankly, almost every single day, and McKinstry not quite every single day, but he probably is the most undervalued X factor on this Tigers team.
There's a lot of risk reward in this offensive philosophy, betting on internal growth, and the reward might be in guys like McGonigle and Colt Keith breaking through. The risk to me is expecting that their all-stars of last year, like McKinstry, like Baez, like Torres, even like Green, who slumped badly in the second half, won't become that version of themselves this season. They need the first half version of those guys this year, because frankly, they got 2 different players in all of those guys, first half versus second half last year, and it's hard to assume that a guy like McKinstry, who was great last year when he was great, but doesn't have a long track record, can recapture that this season.
They got 2 different teams, basically.
They did.
The one that ran up the double-digit lead against the Indians, and then the one that watched that double-digit lead disappear. They got to be that team that played the first half of the season.
This season, too, scoring a bunch of runs in 1 inning, and then nothing the rest of the game.
Oh, so you've already drawn conclusions.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's continued so far.
We'll take a break and hash this out when we come back. You were referencing the Midsummer Classic there a minute ago. We'll take a break, come right back. We're getting ready for the Tigers home opener.
It's an all-star game.
Okay.
Cast of many up here. We're at Hockey Town and having a great time. Great crowd here. Great crowd in so many of the bars.
Vibes are high.
Great crowd on the streets. And we got the vibe everywhere. Stephanie Mead, Erica Francis down there. Let's check in with them now and see what's going on. Hello, guys.
Hey, guys. We're running into slightly issues with the equipment, so we're going to make do with what we have. We're going to. We are currently just outside of Comerica Park, and we're having a really good time.
And it is so sunny in warm-out. Steph, I mean, I cannot believe I'm wearing short sleeves. Yeah. It's so great to see everybody out here. I will say, tailgating this year has been shifted a little bit. Not as many people are finding parking early. They switched up the parking. The QR codes aren't working, but I think now more people are set. They're eating, they're drinking, they're on their merry way.
Yeah, I think the drinking has helped lubricated some of those feelings a little bit.
Everyone's been coming in, finding parking.
Yes. But it's great. It's fun now. We have a really fun group right behind us. Everybody wave, 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 wave. Say hi. Woo! Well, where's the birthday boy? There is a
Let's go find the birthday boy. Point us to the birthday boy. Birthday boy. Hi. Happy birthday. Can you tell everybody watching what your name is?
My name's Sylvan Taylor.
And how old do you turn today?
7.
Wow, 7 years young. Are you guys excited for opening day? Woohoo! Steph, come over here. Come on over here. I know we only have one mic, but we want you in here as well. Where's Dad? This is Dad. You guys have been coming to opening day for 7 years since he was born.
That's right. That's right. Well, the first year, we were in the hospital, but yeah, ever since then we've been coming out here. Yep, that's right.
What's your favorite thing about it? I mean, for me, it's just it's the people, it's the vibes, right? It just makes you feel energetic.
Well, the wild card weather's always fun. Hey, this is the hottest opening day that we've ever had, so this is great. But yeah, just getting everybody together after the winter time and come out here cooking some food and getting the family together. It's great.
You guys go to the game?
We always go to the game. I'm trying to get my wife on board with maybe just hanging out here. We got the new TV set up, but
you're watching Fox too.
But yeah, and watching Fox too. But yeah, we always go to the game, and we did like 2 years ago, for example, Miggy hitting the home run in the snow. It's pretty unforgettable.
2021, right?
Was that 2021?
Yeah. 37 reasons knowing.
That's great. Tell everybody watching when the last time we had a warm opening day was.
35 years ago, 1991, 73 degrees. What are you guys hoping out of Tigers season this year? Big win. Big win.
Yeah.
Big wins. Not small wins.
Yeah,
we want big wins.
That's right.
Lots of home runs.
We haven't had a real playoff series win since 2014. So the Red Wings ain't gonna do it.
Okay, come on.
So yeah, I mean,
you just jinxed them.
That'd be nice, like a playoff win for the first time in 12 years. So yeah, go Tigers! This is it. We're gonna do it this year.
What do you guys think of Verlander being back?
Well, it's really tough for Justin Verlander because he's got to go around Detroit being mistaken for me now again. That he's back in town.
Wow.
Because we're the doppelgangers, me and him.
Yeah.
And,
take off the glasses. Let's see.
And here.
I can kind of see it, Steph. What do you think? Model to the camera. Yeah. Wow, he is kind of like a look-alike Verlander.
If they need another picture, we know where to find him. That's right.
I love it. Well, right. Steph, this is a pretty good group. What do you say? You guys hype? What are you guys drinking?
Nothing.
Water in there? Okay, you guys have been out here since early this morning. You guys are so fun. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Have so much fun at the game. Enjoy your Tigers baseball.
Eat 'em up, Tigers! Eat 'em up! Eat 'em up, Tigers!
Thanks, guys. Have fun today.
All right, I'm going to send it back to you guys.
Dan, up in Hockey Town.
Hi up there.
Hey, great. Love it. Great scene down there on the streets, people having fun, and like we said, can't stress enough, when it's going to be 70 plus degrees on a day like this, and we've had many, many days in the 30s and 40s, this is going to bring folks out.
You want to do it, don't you?
Deliverance.
You want to break out into eat 'em up, Tigers,
Yes.
eat 'em up,
Yes.
eat 'em up. Yeah. I think it's fun, sure.
It is.
Like
This
today?
is good stuff. Let's get to the pitching matchup today because it's interesting. Because the Tigers home opener, and that is always an honor to be tapped as the starting pitcher for the home opener. Framber Valdez going for Detroit today. On the other side, Michael McGreevy for St. Louis, Birchie.
Yeah, get used to seeing what you saw from Valdez in his first Tiger start. 6 innings, 1 run, not a ton of strikeouts, not a ton of swings and misses, a lot of runners on base, but this is a guy who knows how to get outs when he needs them. What you will see from him is a ton of ground balls. He has one of the nastiest sinkers in the game, and on top of that, one of the filthiest curveballs. That has been his bread bread and butter in the majors for 5-6 years now.
Filthy's good, Dan.
Okay,
Filthy's good, yeah.
It feels strange to call a $115 million contract worth $38.3 million per year a shrewd investment, but that's exactly what this was by the Tigers for two reasons. One, it protects them against the possibility of Skubal's departure next season. If he is indeed pitching elsewhere, they have an ace caliber arm ready to take the torch. And two, it protects them against the possibility and likelihood of Valdez's eventual decline. They're paying a lot for his age 32, 33, 34 seasons, not his age 37, 38, 39 seasons. And he pitches in a way that doesn't portend a sudden plunge. This is a guy who isn't overpowering. His arm should hold up.
Well, and let's say this too. That is the signing as we go to break that for a lot of Tiger fans said, hey, these guys are in it to win it. Because when you can stack Skubal and Valdez at the top of a pitching rotation, that is big-time stuff in any playoff series and in the regular season as well. It is the regular season. It is the home opener as the Tigers are inside and getting ready to go. We'll take a break, come right back. Much more coming up on the other side as we count you down to the first pitch. Tigers getting ready to go inside of Comerica Park. First pitch just after 1 o'clock as they will take on the Cardinals in their home opener today. We're in Hockeytown just across Woodward. Beautiful view of Comerica Park behind us and all the folks cooking out, barbecuing, having fun, tailgating.
Drinking. Yeah. By the way,
that might be the headline.
It's Hockeytown again. They won last night. So it is Hockeytown again. Hello.
Exactly right. Wings right there, tied for the final wild card spot, but out via the tiebreaker.
With 17 other teams. Correct, yeah.
Just win, baby. Just right. Keep winning. Yeah. That's all you can do if you want to make the playoffs. Hey, down there having some fun with all the people is our Lauren Edwards. Let's check in with her. Hello, Lauren.
What's up, Lauren?
Woo!
Hi, guys. It is so much fun out here. I know there's a party at Hockey Town, but there's a party right here outside of Comerica Park at the block party. And my favorite thing, besides the music and the food, are the outfits. And I ran into this gentleman next to me. His name is Mike, and I'm like, Mike, please, I need you to describe all of this. This is phenomenal. Describe your outfit for me.
So I picked everything up a piece at a time, and I put it all together. But like I got this last year for some girls that were down here, and they gave me a pom-pom, and I bought this my first opening day about 5 years ago, and I had to fix it, refurbish it, so it was ready to go today. And I just threw on the outfit and everything. I'm getting dogged about my shoes. I need orange shoes, but other than that, I think I got it.
No, I think you got it. I'm like, what, did you put together the overalls, or did you buy it somewhere?
I bought these here. Believe it or not, you can get these here at the pro shop, and I'm giving them a shout out for about $89. And
right.
Here you go. And I got socks on, everything to match. So you're going to see the socks.
Are you going to show the sock? Nice sock. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful.
My dog paws.
That's your dog paws. So how many opening days is this for you?
This is my 5th in a row, but I've probably been to like 8 in my lifetime. This is literally my 5th in a row. And I've been here when it was snowing, raining, sleeting, you name it. 2 years ago, we had every aspect of weather here.
We did. I remember that.
But today, look at it. I'm going to have to shed a T-shirt, I'm pretty sure, here sometime today, but I'm prepared to do that.
Got it. Well, I want to go over here to Gordon right quick. Gordon, I heard this is your first one, right?
First one, yeah.
How are you feeling today?
Well, I brought the weather here, you know what I mean? I brought the good weather. It's my first year, and I believe I brought the weather. I believe that it's a good time. It's a good time being here. Exciting, like all the like everyone just happy. There's just good vibes here. Like everyone just, it's a good time.
Well, it is a good time. It's a good time to be out here. Dan, I hope you guys are having a phenomenal time over at Hockey Town.
Go Red Wings, come on.
Oh yeah, go Red Wings, right?
Let's go contracting.
Lauren, we absolutely are. It's a party over here, and it's great to see you guys down there having fun. Listen, one guy that could be a true X factor for the Tigers this year is Parker Meadows.
Yeah.
Heard from him a short time ago. Hammer had a chance to talk to him. We'll come back and discuss Parker. First, let's hear from him.
I just want to give Dan Miller and Birchie some perspective. We're standing in the clubhouse, and I'm complaining about the heat on opening day in Detroit. That's not allowed, is it?
No, I don't think that's allowed at all.
How are you doing, Parker Meadows? It's really good to see you back, smiling. I want to know how spring went for you. We saw you down there about 2.5 months ago. How did spring go? What kind of things were you working on?
Yeah, spring went great. I think the goal for me was just to stay healthy, stay on top of my, lifts and recovery and everything, and I was able to do that. Offensively, it was kind of a slow start, but started to heat up there at the end and get my timing and rhythm down, and just carried it into the season. So, feeling good, can't complain.
A lot of people talk about spring as really being a time where you do get that rhythm down. Sometimes it translates into April, sometimes it doesn't. You guys have been masterful at just kind of riding the ebbs and flows of a long season. Do you kind of have to re-coach yourself and mentally prepare yourself for that again as you go into another one? I mean, this is basically mile one of a marathon.
Yeah, I mean, this is real now, but we know it's early, and I think we know overall we're going to have a great season. So, like you said, just kind of riding the wave and, just coming in every day like a new day. Don't get too high, don't get too low. So I think this group is really good at that.
26 years old now. You're almost like the wily veteran of the squad here. Do you feel a little different as you go into, what is this, your third opening day in Detroit?
This is my third opening day. I feel a little older, to be honest, especially with guys like McGonigle coming in. I think he's 20 or 21.
Yeah. Just legal.
Barely. But no, I mean, I think the vibe, we have some older guys, but I think the overall vibe it's like a young core.
Yeah.
So everyone, mentally stays pretty young. So that keeps it fun, keeps it light. So, yeah, it's been fun.
Give me a sense of what you feel about Detroit opening day and if you have any core memories that have stuck with you, because certainly this is a day that everybody knows kind of stands on its own.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tradition. Nothing better. I remember the snow game.
Yeah.
Obviously, Miggy hitting the homer and sliding into second. So, awesome memories, and, we're excited.
When you come into a new year like this, and there are a lot of guys competing for positions and moving around, talk to me about just the process of staying ready and just being at your mental best.
Yeah, I think, this group knows, especially with AJ, everyone on the bench and everyone else is going to always be ready and stay ready, because you never know when your name's going to be called, and just preparing every day.
All right, we're going to do a little numerology here. If you guys will just engage me for a minute. I taught you something that you weren't. 22 is my favorite number because my birthday is March 22nd. And I taught you, will you read a little of this? Your eyes are better than mine.
Signifies immense potential, spiritual wisdom, and practically often appearing to indicate a need for balance, discipline, and high achievement.
Sounds pretty good, huh? Did you choose the number 22 because you knew it was the master builder number?
Of course. Of course I did.
He is wise beyond his years. Thank you very much. Enjoy the day.
Awesome. I'm excited. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, we're going to send it back to you.
Percentage of broadcasts in which Hammer works her birthday in?
100.
Yeah. I think it's roughly 100.
It's roughly 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her birthday's in March? I had no idea about that.
No, her birthday isn't in March. Her birthday is March.
The entire month. Hey, Woj.
Yes.
Parker Meadows.
Yes.
Question is, can he hit?
Yeah, no,
and that's got to be answered, because if he can, this guy can be a force with his defense and the way that he runs on the base paths. But the question is, can he hit well enough to be that everyday player?
Absolutely, and like many of the Tigers through 6 games, he's off to a slow start. He's 3 for 15, no power. They only have 1 home run so far this season, but there was some danger for him in making the squad in the spring, but I don't think you give up on that athletic ability and that defensive ability and that speed just yet. But he's got to find a way, instead of taking big looping swings, to get on base and manufacture something, because he can be a stolen base guy as well to go with his defense.
And real quick, the biggest question for him is, can he stay healthy? If he can stay on the field, he can be one of the most valuable players in the American League.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come right back.
MVP?
Much more coming up. Going to hear from Dan Dickerson on the other side.
Call him MVP.
Radio voice of the time.
Woodruff and our next friend. Hey, Woody, do you have a microphone?
No, you know what? But I can share Dan's. It's no problem.
All right, we'll get another microphone. And I just spit my gum out. This is live TV at its best. We are joined by Dan Dickerson, who is the radio voice of the Detroit Tigers. And how many years is this for you now, Double D?
It's only 27.
27? You're a baby. You're an absolute baby. I heard you on the radio on my way in, and you were just laughing and giddy. You're one of those lucky guys like us. I know Woody and I can speak for Woody on this. We love our freaking jobs.
Yeah, I get to go to the ballpark every day. Not just call a baseball game and hopefully describe it well, but talk to people who love this game and can give insight into how they work at their craft and all those things. And there's never a bad day at the ballpark. It always sounds like a cliche, but the more I think about it, 27 years into this, I've not had a bad day at the ballpark. Some bad games.
Yeah.
But you can't have a bad day here.
What stands out to you as far as opening days go? Is there one memory that is above all else?
No, it's funny. I like a Dimitri Young
like
3-homer game. It's just like that. But
I remember that.
The games themselves aren't, to me, what I remember. I just remember the feeling in the ballpark. I absolutely love the energy that's in the ballpark when they're introducing the players and they're lining up on that third base line. And AJ always talks about making sure that the ones who've never been here before, a veteran like Kenley Jansen or a rookie like Kevin McGonigle, just appreciates that moment and soaks it in. And it is. It's just the feeling in the ballpark and outside this ballpark that I love.
And it's kind of rare that you're experiencing 3 opening days with this team this year. The 2 on the road and then this one.
And it's funny because I took in none of that in San Diego and Arizona. I'm sure it was fine. But come on.
It's going to be better here.
Nobody doesn't like Detroit.
It's going to be better here. I mean, the way this team has performed and, come out on opening day with the fans, and you see it. I mean, they love the idea of a packed ballpark and getting the juice from that.
Yeah, and think of AJ Hinch. This is his 6th year. He took over a losing team.
Yeah.
And he's seen it build and build and build. Now they've been to the postseason 2 years in a row, and this fan base is just getting more and more energized, and it's growing and growing. And this town is, they can't wait for the start of this season at home because they know this team is really good.
Are you surprised at how the chemistry of the team has come together so quickly with a lot of the new faces and the new pieces this year?
Yeah, not really, just because I think that AJ and Scott Harris, with AJ's input, they are looking for a particular kind of person, not just the player, right? And because of that, they've got good people in this clubhouse, and that makes it easy. This is what they wanted. Somebody who's coming new is going to fit in because they've got those same kind of core beliefs about how you go about your job day to day.
I want to ask you about the hitting, the early hitting. We've seen some guys out of the gate. I was talking with Colt Keith about his whole new...
Keith is feeling good.
Unbelievable, right? Just loose and relaxed. Yeah. And I had no idea that he had like a little bit of anxiety. I don't know if maybe that's my word, not his, but he was a little bit nervous at the plate before. Is it amazing to you that how a guy can kind of just change his mindset and it changes the whole thing so much? I mean, baseball is such a nuanced sport.
Right. Talking with Matt Vierling this year about his off-season workouts with Paul Goldschmidt. And just, there's nothing really, like, did he give you the secret? It's like, one of the great hitters of all time. It's like, no, but it does get back to that ability to repeat your swing at the right pitches, but have a clear mind. Think what Miggy said when he came to camp this year. You go ahead and look at all the numbers, but when it comes game time, you go play the game.
Yeah.
And that's what Colt's talking about. That whether it's with the breathing that helps slow his heartbeat, but keeping it very simple with his just a little step and keeping the eyes level, but clear mind. Matt Vierling talks about it. It's what every hitter wants, but it's one of the hardest things to do.
I want to channel it on the golf course, Woody. I know you do too. Thank you, Dan Dickerson, for your time. I know that laugh is beautiful.
It's not possible to take a golf swing without 100 swing thoughts.
Much more of our Comerica Park Fox 2 pregame show coming up. We got the game for you right here today. We'll see you after the break.
Comerica Park. Obviously a beautiful day here across the city of Detroit. Warmest it's been in about 35 years, which is crazy to talk about. But weather's great, so I don't think we need to stay too long on that. We're going to talk to these lovely ladies here who have been tailgating for a bit, but you guys did a little switcheroo with your husbands, right?
I switched with my husband, yes.
So your husbands are at home watching the game, and you guys are out here having a good time, right?
Yes, as it should be.
Yeah, and they have been tailgating for over 22 years, right? This is your first time tailgating.
My first opening day. I'm very excited.
And you're going to the game, right?
I am going to the game, yeah.
And you guys are prepping some really good drinks here. What do you guys have?
Bloody Marys. We got our Chicago and our not water.
Can you quickly make us like a mock one for us here?
Yeah.
And how long have you guys been here this morning? When did you guys get here?
We got here at
8 o'clock. So you guys have been going for a little bit. How great is the weather? Have you guys been just loving it?
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been for a very long time. It's just been so cold and so crummy. So hopefully this gives, the Tigers some good juju going into this year.
Let's go.
Yeah, one last thing. Can you all say go Tigers for me one time?
Go Tigers!
See, everyone's super excited. We'll toss it back up to you guys up in Hockey Town.
Hey, Stephanie, thank you very much. Wojo would like some of that clear liquid that says not water.
Oh, yeah. A clear liquid, though.
Clear liquid that says not
with
water.
A line.
Hey, just a short time ago, AJ Hinch addressing the media. Let's check in with the manager ahead of the home opener.
Well, it's supposed to be 70. That's different. I think the feel around our team over the last couple of years has definitely grown. I mean, from the fan base being excited to the players, responding to Comerica being full a lot, to, experiences, in the postseason and things like that. So, look, our team is different. And I think that generally brings a different feel when, some veteran guys have come back to play. You have some young guys making this roster, and then a lot of returning guys who are used to the energy that's surrounding a day like today. It's pretty awesome. So I think the schedule isn't entirely kind to us at the beginning with the West Coast trip, a quick stop in Detroit, and then we'll go freeze in Minnesota, and before we get for a fun home weekend the following weekend. But it's certainly nice to have this energy around our team, and I feel like the players respond well to that.
Are you emphasizing defense, particularly infield defense, more when you're drawing up the lineup maybe than in years past? Like with Fromber, obviously.
Yeah, it's easy to do it with Valdez because he's such a ground ball, creator. It's ball in play in the ball on the ground, and it's a lot of randomness when it comes to Fromber's ball in play. I mean, it could be choppers, it could be soft hit, it could be our positioning needs to be really good, and we can do it a lot of different ways. So it's not as if the guys who aren't playing can't play defense. It's just the way we've gone. This infield is what we've done with Fromber, the first go round, and then we'll see how the summer goes and how much I stick with it. So infield defense super important. Playing clean, which we have not done in both series, is going to be important. Today is all that matters, but we definitely took that approach, with the lineup.
All right, biggest challenge for AJ Hinch in 2026 is what?
Finding enough at-bats for a lot of potentially valuable players in what feels like, as you referenced, a bit of a crowded lineup now with McGonigle needing to play every day. Like McKinstry and Baez and these flexible chess pieces who brought a lot of value last year are now harder to squeeze into the picture on a day-in, day-out basis. But I think AJ Hinch has really reshaped his image here in the last 2 years. Like, he came here under the pall of the cheating scandal in Houston, and it was easy to chalk up his accomplishments there to that and to a really good roster. But over the past couple seasons, he has reestablished himself as one of the sharpest, best managers in the game. You won't find on a given day a better prepared team in baseball than the Tigers, and that goes from pitching matchups to outfield positioning to base running. This is a well-run team at the top.
I think his biggest challenge is the same as it always is. is, when does he take the ball away from Skubal, take it away from Valdez, take it away from Verlander, take it away from Mize, and they don't resist it, but and his word is the word, and he has a very good bullpen, and I think because he has a very good bullpen, he might be taking the ball away from some of those fiercely competitive starters a little bit early, perhaps this season, which might be smart, but it'll be interesting to see that dynamic.
You don't take the ball from Justin Verlander. He gives you the ball when he decides he gives you the ball.
He throws it in your face.
We good here?
Yeah.
We good here?
All set.
Take a break, come right back. So glad you're with us. What a day in the city of Detroit. The weather is beautiful. Tigers getting set to take on the Cardinals in their home opener right there inside of Comerica Park.
So we are still out here. We're going to have us gentlemen go right back quick, but we are, hey, business as usual. They got work to do, but we are here outside of Comerica at the block party. And outfits, I told you are my favorite thing. This is Christina. Christina, I got to have you. Describe what this is.
Well, you got to have the orange Converse, of course, for a Tigers game. I mean, and the weather's not going to stop me from dressing like a Tiger. So I might be warm, but I'm powering through.
Powering through, and I love that. And sir, this is your husband, Alex. Alex, where were you last opening day?
Last opening day, I was in the hospital recovering from a double organ transplant. I got a heart and liver about a year ago. About a year ago.
Sir, and it's good to see you out here today. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel fantastic. I haven't felt this good in years.
You know what? The thing I love about Tigers Nation is that there's so many great stories between the outfits and just overcoming hardship. I absolutely love it out here. I'm going to send it over to Dan, who's having a great time over at Hockeytown.
Absolutely. Great place to be, whether you're down there on the streets, in the tailgate, inside Comerica Park, or right here at Hockeytown. No doubt this is the place
Use
to
your
be.
sunscreen and be sure to hydrate. It's very, very warm.
Although they're hydrating. They are definitely hydrating. Not sure it qualifies, but they're hydrating. Listen, Derek Skubal, always a centerpiece in all these conversations about the Tigers because he is the best pitcher in baseball. Hammer caught up with him a short time ago in the clubhouse.
Give it to me. What'd you say as you were lacing up your shoes?
Yeah, it feels like baseball season now. I mean, when you're on the road in spring and then you open on the road, it just doesn't feel like regular season baseball until you kind of get home in your yard. So I'm excited to be here.
You guys are frequent flyer club members extravaganza. I mean, you guys have been all over the globe. Give me just a sense of what this spring was like and how it differed. I mean, just with the World Baseball Classic and all of the goings on and all of the places you guys traveled.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. Obviously, the team played in DR for a little bit. WBC stuff kind of took guys in different ways. So it made spring feel like it was only 2 weeks long instead of, usually spring feels kind of long. This spring felt really short. So, but it was fun. It was fun. I think all those environments are cool to play in, but, definitely excited to be here.
What is it about opening day, Detroit style? I know you've done it a few times now, and you understand what this city is all about and what they want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm driving at 8 in the morning, and there's fans walking around, and I'm like, guys, the game doesn't start till 1:10. So I think that's really cool. They're showing up to the yard before I am, and I usually that's not how it goes. So I think that's special. It's something I don't take for granted.
When you think about opening days past, do you have any memories that stand out? I mean, we caught Kevin McGonigle out on the field getting a video. I mean, his first. I mean, it's got to be a wide-eyed thing as a rookie. But do you have any favorites?
Yeah, I think the obvious one is Miggy backside off of Bieber in the snow. I think that's pretty much the most. I don't know if there's going to be a better performance. There was one where Matt Boyd, it was 30 degrees, and he went 7 or 8 shut at home, and I don't even know how he's feeling the baseball in his hand. It's so cold outside, and he went out there and competed. So those are the memories that'll probably stick with me. And I think this is my 6th one, and it's a ton of fun to be a part of.
You had a couple of starts on the road, so we won't see you. Fans here in Detroit won't see you this weekend. Are you able to kind of sit back and just savor the energy and the excitement of the day?
Yeah, I plan on being a fan just like everybody else today, and then the next 2 days, and then go to Minnesota, come back, and then we're home for a week, and that'll be my first one. So I'll be a fan just like everybody else.
Obviously, Framber gets the start today. What have you learned about that guy in spring that maybe you didn't know?
Yeah, I mean, he's a horse, and he's built like a linebacker. So the durability thing, there's no question why he's so durable and why he logs innings and starts year after year. So there's no better guy to take the mound today and give us some quality innings and give our team a chance to win.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Hey, and what's it like having this guy? I mean, you and JV all spring down in Lakeland. You had the cappuccino machine, right? It's
coming in. It hasn't been delivered yet. The espresso machine, yeah.
Espresso machine's going right
here as long as JV lets it.
Are we going to get that, JV? We'll see. Okay. He's not committing.
We'll set it up right here, and if he likes it, we'll keep it. If he doesn't like it, we'll move it to the kitchen.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
I know Detroit is excited for this day. We're going to send it back to you.
All right, Hammer, thank you very much. Good news is he's pitched twice, and he looked exactly like Tarek Skubal should look.
Absolutely, and that's what I said at the start of the show. More of the same. Skubal looks the same, and then more of the same with the hitting. They've played 36 innings since starting the season 2-0. 2 wins in San Diego, 4 losses in Arizona, 9 innings, 4 games, 36 innings. Correct? They've scored in 2 of those innings.
That's not great.
2 out of the 3. Now they scored 6 runs and 5 runs in those 2 innings, but that goes back to what we said before, the whole all or nothing approach. We need to see more traffic.
Need to see more
all traffic on the base paths, manufactured runs. And I know it's early. I get that. I'm just talking about early trends picking up from last year.
Trivia time. Yes. Only 2 pitchers ever have won the Cy Young in 3 straight years. Can you guys name them? First name Randy, last name
Johnson.
First name Greg, last name Skubal could become the 3rd this year. Why not? Why not Tarek Skubal? Last name
Skubal.
Yeah.
Can come right back. You see it right there on the beautiful scoreboard. Tigers, Cardinals, home opener. Right here on Fox 2, you'll see every pitch.
we're back down here on the field for Tigers opening day against the St. Louis Cardinals, and I'm joined by two very special people. I've got Lions, Tigers play-by-play guy Jason Benetti. Almost said Lions.
I have dabbled.
Because you have dabbled in everything, it seems. And I've also got former Tiger Andy Dirks here. Andy, let's start with you. Opening day. The excitement never leaves you, does it?
It doesn't, and it's one of the few times in baseball where you get everybody lined up on the lines. They're all thinking about the same thing. Enjoy the moment. The crowd's going to be electric. The city's already electric driving in. There's people everywhere. And whenever everybody's thinking about the same thing in an entire city, it makes it magical.
Jason, you've been through a ton of opening days. What's your best one, and how do you like Comerica Park's version of it?
So my introduction to Comerica Park's opening day was with the White Sox a bunch of years ago, and I remember walking through the parking lot and going, what in the world is this? This is a circus in the best way. And so I've gotten to experience it from the other side. And then just 2 years ago, my first one in the booth, to get to see the love that the entire city and state has for this day and this team. It's not like this other places. It just isn't.
I love it. It's an unofficial holiday. It's really the start of summer. And Andy, this kind of crowd provides a ton of juice for all the players on the field.
Yeah, it's going to be an emotional high. And a lot of times in opening day, the players are trying to relax because there's so much adrenaline when they say, here's your 2026 Detroit Tigers, and you're running out there and the hair standing up on the back of your neck and you can't feel your legs. And so if you see anybody running awkwardly today, just give them a break. It's opening day. The adrenaline's pumping.
Yeah, the adrenaline is pumping, and it's good to see because obviously this team is using it as fuel as they move on. Hopefully it can maybe help to turn the record around a little bit. Right now, things not good. But again, opening day seems to offset all of that, Jason. People don't seem to mind that the record is not what they want it to be.
Well, there's so much time, right, to recover, right?
It's only 6 games in.
You're 6 games in. You have the energy of playing at home. You haven't played at home yet. I commend you, Woody, for making the proper decision to not give Andy Dirks his own microphone. We at Detroit Sportsnet have failed at that proposition the past couple years. Yeah, well, and he just sits there like that.
We are not about failure here. We are about success. And according to you, this is a success. So, yeah, we'll take it. Andy, anything else to say before I wrap this up?
Yeah, thanks to all the fans, everybody that's going to watch. We can't wait to bring you baseball all summer long. This is going to be a great team. We're excited for 2026.
Yeah, Jason, any final thoughts?
Yeah, just as pumped as Andy is, which is hard to do. He loves opening day more than life itself, but it's going to be such a fun year at the ballpark, and we can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait either. I want to throw the first pitch out. How can I possibly do that, guys?
Well, you're going to have to take it away from Brandon Inge because I think he's scheduled to throw it to Verlander, so good luck, Woody.
All right, I'll have to be doing some work. All right, enough from down here on the field. We'll throw it back to you.
All right, Woody, thank you very much. Can't wait to hear those guys call the game, and you'll hear it right here on Fox 2 today, bringing you every pitch of the Tigers home opener, a special day in Detroit as they get ready for the St. Louis Cardinals. More coming up right after this.
Hey, you're undefeated in that game.
Just outside of Comerica Park here, we have this lovely tent of guys celebrating, saying "Go Tigers!" Woo! It is truly a beautiful, beautiful day out. So weather, we're keeping it short. We have great sunshine. We have temps mainly in the upper 60s, near 70. Warmest we've been in about 35 years or so. So it's been a bit. We are going to take a little whack here at some beer pong. Also, this is this guy's tent over here. This is Andy. I'm going to go over to Andy. Andy, so how long have you guys been tailgating for?
So we've been coming to opening day for over a decade. This is our first tailgate where we're hosting our own. And obviously the weather's been beautiful. And a lot of people showing out, hoping for a good year for the Tigers.
Sure, yeah. What are you most excited for Tiger season this year?
A lot of wins, playoff berth, make a run at a World Series. Simple as that.
What about Verlander? Everyone's been talking about this guy. What about him?
He's the man. We're glad that he's home, and we're going to hopefully take it all the way to a World Series.
What about Javi Baez? I have a soft spot for him. What do you guys think?
Anyone that dons the English D, we're backing them all the way. World Series, let's go.
Woo! Okay, so you guys have a really fun setup here. You have beer pong, and we're going to take a little bit of a whack at it for you guys. It's us against Jamie. So I got a ball. You go first.
I go first.
This is my partner. We're going to see how he does. Whoa! Okay, my turn. Ready? I am not an athlete. I am not an athlete. I wish. Very, very close. This is such a fun tent. Beautiful weather out here today. We have a lot of folks out here enjoying tailgating for now, and luckily we had great weather for it, but we're going to toss it to break. We'll have more coming up after that.
Welcome back to the Tigers pregame show. They're getting set to take on the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm Woody Woodruff on the field with Adam Blank, president of Wallside Windows. And Adam, this is a big day, not only because it's opening day, but because Wallside is doing something special for fans. What is it?
Yeah, Wallside, we're doing Smart Ride with Wallside. We're offering half-off lift rides, and it's a big day. It is opening day. It's great. We've been out here all day. People are having a great time, but we are at Wallside offering half-off lift rides home from the ballpark so people can get home smartly and safely.
That is a fantastic thing that's going on. Wallside celebrating its 82nd anniversary. You guys are almost as old as the Tigers, and to do this for the fans says a lot about the community, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, we're a multi-generational family business, and we've been here just like the Tigers for generations, and we really love being supportive of the Tigers, and we want to get back to the fans that are here opening day having a great time, but really celebrating in a great way.
Now, in order for fans to get in on this with Lyft, I believe, you have to have a promo code, which is Wallside 2026. It's the Smart Ride with Wallside, and you have half the cost of a $30 ride. Is that correct?
That's correct. Home from the ballpark. So go open your Lyft app, Wallside 2026. All the details are also on our website at wallside.com. But when you're at the ballpark or hanging around, put it in the Lyft app and half off your ride home.
How much do you like baseball? I assume that it was your game growing up?
Oh, yeah. I love baseball. And there's nothing like baseball. And not only that, but in Detroit, there's nothing like Detroit baseball. Opening day is a holiday. The sun is out. It's 70 degrees. There's nothing better.
And we're letting you fans take advantage of the holiday atmosphere here. Sunny day with a free ride home. Not, well, half the cost of a ride home. It is the Smart Ride with Wallside. Adam Blank, president of Wallside Windows. Thanks a lot for joining us today. Let's go Tigers. Hope they beat the St. Louis Cardinals. There's much more of the pregame show coming up. We'll be back in a second. Hey, here we go. Tigers and Cardinals. Home opener for Detroit as they get ready to go. They're inside of Comerica Park. This might be our favorite segment of the show.
This is.
Because we're getting fed. Chef Dion here from Hockeytown. We'll hear from her in just a moment. We've got
The dogs.
The dogs.
We've got the wings.
The wings.
We've got the sliders.
Oh, like
we
the
got
sliders.
good old-fashioned pizza. Wojo, you've been talking about this.
No. I've been plowing. This is mac and cheese.
Let me ask Chef Dion. Wojo's in love with this. Let me hold it up right
Describe
there.
it, please.
Rooftop pork. Rooftop pulled pork. We smoke it right around the corner here on the roof.
Love it.
Nice.
Our house barbecue sauce, OG Mac we call it. So it's just a cavatappi pasta, creamy cheese sauce, pickled onions, little jalapeno, and green onion.
I found the jalapeno.
What I want to see is Birchie.
Oh, come on.
The challenge is right in front of you.
Here we go.
Let's show them.
Light it up, baby.
There we go, right
Clear
there.
everything out. Clear everything
And
out.
these are just your good
All right.
old-fashioned conies, right?
Watch out.
Detroit chili, mustard, onion.
This might be flattering.
Let it go, Birchie.
Manifest destiny.
Oh my God.
Just a little bit on the nose.
Oh my God.
Just a little bit on the nose.
10 out of 10. Incredible.
And you know what? This just adds to the day. I mean, just give me an idea, Chef.
Make sure, Dan, the other one's just as good. You know, we got two
listen.
out of here. We got to make sure both.
You got it on the back of your hand there, too, Sport.
Here we go.
Do you make stuff
One bite.
Wow. Do you make stuff purposely so people make a mess?
Yes.
Yes. That's a great idea.
Short sleeves are required.
Hey,
Yes.
Chef, just give me an idea of just the atmosphere that you feel inside of Hockey Town here.
Energy, big, huge, just awesome. Opening day is the best day in Detroit, hands down. It is. Look at this day.
Yeah.
When have we not had rain, snow, sleet? It's 70.
It
sunny.
just adds to it.
Get downtown.
And thank you for making the favorite segment of the show happen here.
This is mine. This one's mine.
Thank
And
you.
then this
Great
one's
work.
mine
If there's
too.
not mustard on your face, it's not opening day.
And then
That's a
this
baseball
one's mine
fact.
too.
Tried and true.
We have plenty. Big
Chef, the loaded tots too.
This
are
is good stuff. Thank you for the hospitality. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
Chef
you.
Dion joining us right there.
There'll be a few loaded tots around town too, I guarantee you.
We're going to eat.
My kid's a loaded
So while we do that, let's hear from Justin Verlander before the game here a couple minutes
dinner
ago.
time. Go away.
I don't know if like the pageantry of opening day is you know eloquently put, but you know I think really just more than anything I think like just being part of the city, it's quite frankly really cool to come back. It was already changing when I left, but to see how it's grown now and you know we got guys living downtown, which is not the way it was early in my career. You know, I think I just have so many memories here, and we talked about it really early in spring training that, you know, I grew up, I was a kid when I came here, and, you know, I left, and I feel like I'm just a totally different person now, family, you know, 43 years old, like a lot of perspective, and I'm excited to kind of come back and just kind of relive it and just kind of embrace the time that I had here and look back fondly and, you know, hopefully continue to, you know, make a mark.
Find it easier to get settled here in Detroit than other cities that you've moved to?
I mean, it's day one, literally. So no, you know, you're. My last 6 years, I had the same place, which was really nice. But obviously now I'm in a rental, so you know it's always kind of weird, kind of trying to get settled in and feel comfortable and just kind of like get your bearings. So it didn't help. I mean, I guess coming to the park and kind of you know getting on the interstate and getting off at Mac and like doing all the things I usually used to do. It's like okay, this feels normal. Yeah.
Justin, what would the kid that pitched here in 2005 be proudest of in your career, do you think?
My career? Man. Sheesh. I don't know. That's a tough one. Man, career-wise, I don't know. I honestly can't. I mean, the longevity is something that I always strive for, I think. You know, I wanted to play this game for a really long time, and I was naive and stubborn and said that I would. Even Kenny Rogers, you know, I told him when I'm your age, I'll still be able to throw 95, and, you know, what an idiot that kid was, but he was right. You know, but, and, you know, just seeing, like, kind of what went into that and being able to still pitch, you know, but, Yeah, I think I've always had this view that if you can stay, like for me, like if I could stay healthy and get on the field and do all the things I needed to do to pitch 200 plus innings a year, and like the rest of it would kind of take care of itself. I never really was like, okay, I want to throw a certain amount of no hitters, or strike out this many guys in my career, or do this or do that, or it was always just take the ball, pitch as well as I could, put everything into it. I mean, I put my heart and soul into it. You guys know me really well. It's I live and breathe this. A little less so now that I have kids at home. It's nice to be able to get away and check that box, but yeah, man, like I put everything into it. So it's hard to point to one thing except for just being able to say that I was able to kind of achieve the longevity that I was hoping for.
Justin Verlander there before today's game as we continue to enjoy this feast from Hockeytown. As you look overhead at Comerica Park, great crowd. Obviously, it's going to be packed inside today because the weather is absolutely gorgeous. Streets are going to be packed with people that don't have tickets because you don't need tickets to come downtown today. This is a party, and this is a big part of it.
You still talking?
Yeah, I'm still talking. So you love the pork
on the mac and cheese with the pickled red onions. A very nice touch.
I like those stuff.
That's the first vegetable you've eaten in 6 months.
Does that count?
That a boy?
Yeah.
That counts. Yeah.
See, look at this.
Wojo thinks pork is a vegetable. Wojo thinks mac and cheese is a vegetable.
Calcium in there.
Whole crew's been fed. We love this. Thank you again for the hospitality at Hockeytown. Just the absolute best. Birchie, take us to break with one more.
By the way, this mustard-covered microphone stick is now mine. No one else is using this from here on out. Peace!
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Hey, this is part of it, isn't it? Eating and enjoying a ball game, which we'll all do today right here on Fox 2 when the Tigers take on the Cardinals. Stick around. most impressive play we've seen today so far on home opener day for the Tigers is the fact that you got nothing on any clothing.
Hey!
You got nothing on any clothing.
I'm a veteran, baby. This is how it's done. Tie inside the shirt.
Nice. Lauren Edwards is here as well.
Wow.
She joins us.
Hey, Amber, what's up?
Help yourself, Amy. Lauren Edwards, what's going on down there?
You know what's going on down here is that the party just keeps going on. First pitch isn't until 1, but I love talking to the fans because the fans are the heart and soul of this city, of this team. And I got Mike next to me. And Mike, how many of these have you been coming to, opening days?
I started coming to opening day in 1985. So with the exception for the replacement player year and the COVID year, I've been coming every year.
How many every year, Zach? 41, 40 years?
I struggle with counting. I struggle with counting. It's 40-something, yeah.
And which one's been your favorite?
Well, today is always my favorite. But like as far as one of my best memories was the last year at Tiger Stadium. We had a group of about 8 of us, and Kirk Gibson was going around to all the tailgates, and he came to our tailgate, and we yucked it up with him a little bit. It was good fun. Love Gibby's still with us, and let's all support Parkinson's stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I love having a Kirk Gibson story on this day. I'm going to continue to be out here and just talk amongst the fans. And Dan, I have to say, how much fun are you guys having over at Hockey Time? Because I know it's a good time over there.
We're having no fun at all.
Yeah, this is
the worst.
Been a grind, man. I mean, non-stop just working and eating and enjoying all the people and the weather and getting ready for a baseball game. It's like, I wish I didn't have to work.
Right. I don't like to talk with my mouth full, okay?
But you will.
But I will anyhow. What is this one here?
Only one way to find out, buddy. Dive in there.
Sandwich.
I have the honors. I get to dive in?
Yes.
It would be my honor.
Oh, my God.
Birchie weighs like 117, and there is no bottom. Again, thanks to Chef Dion. Hey, key guy for the Tigers this year, Kenley Jansen. Woody caught up with him at the clubhouse a short time ago.
He finally got one.
I had a no-no going, and you guys talked about it.
We
Baseball
did.
sin. That's on you.
Thanks a lot, gang. Down here in the Tigers clubhouse with Kenley Jansen. First off, Kenley, you've seen opening days around. How has opening day changed for you since the start to now?
It never changed. I think, it's something that is very special. It's something very exciting. And, it just reminds you that you're playing in something that's what you dreamed for when you was a kid coming up. So I'm not taking that for granted and not taking it lightly, and I'm going to enjoy every single opening day.
You've seen 2 opening days already this year with this team, and I don't think any of them will compare to what you're going to see today, because in Detroit it's going to be fantastic. Have other players maybe come up and told you what to expect?
No, but I can see the details already. That we start seeing it inside here, and I heard great things about fans in Detroit, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be a part of this and see how it's going to be today.
What about the chemistry of this team right now? Is it? How do you feel about it?
Man, it's amazing. Like I say, like a lot of clubhouses that I've been before, you get to know, the personalities, and then you start to blend, and then, it gets better. But this team is very tight. I guess it's a lot of homegrown here, and that will make it special. You see how connected and close guys are with each other, and that's what you want on day one. It's going to help you a lot in the long run.
How much do you like to see AJ running things the way he does it?
He's been amazing, man. Like I say, you want to play for him, and we're here for one thing: try to win the World Series. So that's our goal. That's what we're going to try to do.
There you go, Kenley Jansen in the Tigers clubhouse as Detroit gets set for St. Louis. We'll throw it back to you.
All right, Woody, thank you very much. Wojo's eating, so Birchie will talk baseball with you. Kenley Jansen's a guy that has been through the wars. He's been in high-leverage situations. What can he mean to this team this year?
Well, look, the Tigers signed not 1 but 2 future Hall of Fame pitchers this offseason. Obviously, JV gets most of the headlines, but Kenley Jansen is 2 saves away from passing Lee Smith for 3rd all-time in saves, and he's 23 away from from joining Mariano Rivera and Trevor Hoffman in the 500 club. This is a proven credentialed big league closer. What he can mean to this team is he can be part of an elite trio in the back of the bullpen with Will Vest and Kyle Finnegan. And back in spring training, Dan, down in the Grapefruit League.
That's training camp.
In Lakeland. Yeah.
When I asked Kenley Jansen how that trio sounds to him, Finnegan, Vest, and Jansen, he said, it sounds pretty good for the Tigers. Yeah. And look, his first outing was exactly what he can be. Strikes out the side, nails down the save. Obviously wants the homer back a couple games later, but this is a guy that can mean a lot to this bullpen.
Well, and I think that AJ Hinch has proven you give him options to work with on the pitching staff, he knows the right levers to pull.
And they are loaded with options. I mean, that is kind of the underrated element of this team, the pieces that they put together in the bullpen, including bringing Finnegan back again. Yeah. And I like that they have a lot of guys that have pitched in tough situations, veteran guys, experienced guys. That may indeed end up being the strength of this team.
Speaking of options.
We do have some breaking news. We congratulated Will earlier on keeping his shirt clean, eating the Coney dog. Jeff, could you zoom in right here? Because he's going to be wearing this home today.
Yeah, baby. I got cocky. I did. I jinxed it.
He did.
I jinxed it. On the sleeve, too. I mean, just a rough second time through the order.
Rookie.
Breezed. Second time, not so much.
We definitely jinxed it. That's on us. Take a break. Come right back. So glad you're with us. What a great day in the city as the Tigers get ready for their home and opener. Look at that.
Big
all
game.
The people. All the Great scene here. Tigers home opener getting ready to go, and we have plenty. We've heard from so many key players today. Hear from another one right now. It's Dylan Dingler, who's off to a really nice start for this baseball team. Woody caught up with him just a couple minutes ago.
Back here in the Tigers clubhouse for more fun with the players. And we got Dylan Dingler here, Tigers catcher. Dylan, first off, the excitement of opening day. How cool is it?
No, it's awesome. It's awesome. We're really looking forward to coming back. I know this is our third opening day now, but the ones at home always feel a little bit more special, so we're looking forward to it.
Has opening day changed for you from year to year?
Well, this actually was just informed by Chris that this is my first home opening day start, so that's a little cool. I didn't even think about it, but no, it's just the atmosphere is always awesome. Doesn't matter where you are. It's a little bit more special at home. So I'm going to take it in. Definitely take it in pregame. It should be a great crowd. I don't know if they pack it out.
They will pack it out, and with the weather going on today, it's going to be fantastic.
Exactly, which is awesome. I don't know, I'm not sure how many opening days in Detroit you get this kind of weather, so it'll be a lot of fun.
I think you only get one of these every 25 years because I can remember having snowflakes out here at Comerica Park when the Tigers play. But still, going against the St. Louis Cardinals today, obviously a tough group over there. But still, this is one of those days that combines baseball and the fan hoopla and everything else. I mean, do you like it, or do you rather have it separate where, okay, fan stuff and then game?
The only thing that's really different for us, obviously the atmosphere is awesome, but the pregame introductions and everything like that, I know once it gets to your third, for some of our players, I don't have to deal with it because I'm warming up the pitcher, but I know it can get a little bit tiring, but it'll be awesome. Everybody will soak it in, especially the first timers with us. Kevin's going to soak it in, and every one of our new pitchers. I'm sure Framber's going to love it, so really looking forward to it.
Have you changed your walk-up music?
I have not.
So what is it?
Same one. First one is Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks, and my second one is Who Am I, What's My Name by Snoop.
Oh, okay, solid. We'll be listening for that. Dylan, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Dylan Dingler, Tigers catcher, ready to go against the St. Louis Cardinals. We'll throw it back to you.
All together.
Hey, Woody, thank you. Hey, home openers are about families. So many people sharing this with their families. Birchie, your family's here. Tell us who we got.
Thing in town. This is little William Birchfield, next in line. Dangerous name. Dangerous name.
Oh,
Max
yeah.
Doobie, best friend, brother-in-law, wife Mackenzie, daughter Annie, sister Callie, and William's godmother. She got him this awesome T-shirt, which is an excavator with baseball wheels for traps.
Nice.
And I think we want to sing a song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got a song, William?
Take me out to the ball.
Yeah, he sees himself on there.
See, there you are.
Buy me some peanuts and crackers. Jacks. I don't. Oh no. No more singing. How about this? For its root for the. For the Tigers, for the record. For the Tigers.
Awesome.
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball
game.
There was a game in there. There's a game in there. Say yeah.
Future TV star.
Hey, good job, William.
Good job, guys. Great to have your whole family. It's good to see you guys.
Where'd you get this hair from?
Thank you for stopping by. Jamie Sherrod on the streets. Let's go to her and see what's happening. What's up, Jamie?
Okay, hey, do you know what's birthday girl, Lisa? And we got some Rinaldi sausages here, best ever. We have Detroit Tigers shots. We have potato pierogies and best food, best drink, best baseball team, best stadium, best channel. Yes. Yeah, Fox 2 News. Woo!
We're also celebrating a birthday right now, too. We have Lisa, who's right here. It's a birthday girl. Yes. Yeah, and she also has the hardest job right now. She's actually doing the cooking.
Cooking the sausage. They left me to do this. I don't know.
Well, how long? Yeah.
I've never cooked a meal in my life. I mean, this morning at 7 a.m. And then we made breakfast burritos this morning at 7 a.m. for everyone that was here. We got set up, and now we're having some Rinaldi sausages, and later on we're going to have some cheeseburgers and some hot dogs. And my mom made us some chicken strips. So we're going to be eating well and drinking well and having some fun. That's right.
How excited? Woo! One last time, how excited? Yes. Yes. All right, we're going to toss it to break. We'll see you guys after that.
this has been fun. Getting ready for baseball at Comerica Park. Fans filing in. Tigers, Cardinals. Great history between these two teams.
Yeah.
3 times in the World Series against one another.
Hell, the '68 World Series was an underrated classic.
Yep.
And I feel like the Tigers, when they win the World Series, it's underrated. The '84 World Series against San Diego, because the opponent wasn't as celebrated. But this year, when they beat the Dodgers in the World Series, that will probably be pretty much celebrated.
That would be something.
What was it like covering the 68 World Series?
Well, I remember the 45 Tigers, okay? Or 35, or whatever. Yes,
hey,
I remember
let's
them all.
swing it to Woody. He's got more.
Thanks a lot, gang. Thanks a lot, gang. Back down here in the Tigers clubhouse with Spencer Torkelson. Spence, first off, the excitement of opening day. How has it changed for you? Now this is your, what, 5th?
Yeah, 5th opening day. It hasn't changed much. There's still a lot of excitement, a little bit of nerves, but it's just it's so cool to play in front of our great fans on this special day.
You know, I think this opening day will be the 3rd one that you guys have experienced this year. Is that kind of a weird situation?
It's a little different because the routine's a little jacked up just because you're running out to the line and you're waiting for the other team to get called and stuff, but it's part of it, and it's a really cool experience. You know, anytime you get to experience an opening day, no matter home or away, it's a special day.
You know, fans are going to be out here and they'll be packing the ballpark. How much juice do you guys get from that kind of energy?
A ton. Yeah, no, when they show up, you know, we definitely feel the energy and want to put on a show for them.
About time you guys got back home, feeling ready to settle in here?
Yeah, absolutely. That was a long road trip, but I didn't think we played bad baseball at all. But it's great to be home and get this thing rolling.
Has anything changed for you this year? I mean, you still got the same walk-up song and all that kind of stuff?
I changed up the walk-up song, but now I always try to be the same guy. Just have some fun.
What are we listening to when you come up?
Some Big Sean and Chris Brown. My last.
I see. What about the newness in the clubhouse? I mean, we got new guys on the team. Some veterans, free agents, that kind of thing. How's the chemistry fitting? How's the mix going right now?
It's going great. I mean, our team got a lot better, physically and internally. I feel like just nothing but great guys on this team and unbelievable athletes and players too. So it's really exciting to be a part of this team.
You make it easy to hit the ground running?
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. All right, Tigers getting them ready for the St. Louis Cardinals. Spencer Torkelson right here. We'll throw it back to you.
Woody, thanks. Just a moment ago, Birchie had food on his shirt. Now he has Little William on his shirt.
How did I get here?
Torque.
Yes.
Important, and still trying to figure out exactly what he is.
And I put him in, the 3 of them together. I'm talking Torque, Carp, and Riley. The 3 guys that have to be the heart of the order. Now, early, the 3 of them combined are 10 for 67 through 6 games, and only 1 home run on the team, and that's by Dingler. Hey, you pipe down over there. But they have talked all spring about taking better swings, better at bats, not just swinging for the fences. Well, they're clearly not swinging for the fences yet, because the Tigers, like I said, have 1 home run, and it's early yet, but we want to see this evolution of being more patient at the plate and staying in the zone. Riley Green had a quote, you can't hit a 5,000-foot home run every at bat. Sometimes you just got to put the ball in play. That's the type of hitting, and Torque is included, that we need to see.
Well, based on the way last year ended, I think we're all hypersensitive to this offense and want to see it flourish.
Yeah, and we should be. It's a really important season for Green and Torkelson in this context. Harris and the Tigers clearly aren't shy about extending their young hitters ahead of time. They did it with Colt Keith. They might do it with McGonigle. They've yet to commit to Torkelson and Green. Those guys have to prove they can be real mainstays, real sluggers in this lineup. Torkelson has to put one good season on top of the next, and Riley Green has to make real meaningful strides at the plate, right?
Hey, William, say torque bomb. Say torque bomb.
Torque bomb.
No, not today.
He's not dancing for you.
Maybe we'll hear from Jason Benetti a little bit later when we bring you the ball game, which will be just after 1 o'clock for the first pitch. Tigers and Cardinals coming up. Much more coming up. Having some fun. Tigers home opener on tap for today. Hopefully you've seen the Tigers lineup for today. If you haven't, Kevin McGonigle is batting leadoff, playing third base, and ready to get a huge ovation from these Tiger fans when he is announced.
You think?
One of the top prospects in all of baseball, and they are hungry to see what he can do. Hammer caught up with him. Let's hear from the young man that is such a big part of this team's future.
We're going to do not too much baseball stuff because we've seen what you've done. We'll do a little of it, but I just want to ask you about a moment that our morning show witnessed. You came out onto the field, or actually, I'm going to back that up even more. Dingler said that you walked in here and said, "Who wants to show me around?"
Yeah, I did. I asked Ding to give me a tour of the place, and he did a great job. It's truly just insane how nice this is, and I'm super excited to see the city and the fan base today.
What is your favorite thing so far about being a big leaguer? Because, I mean, I know you used to ride on the bus and eat crappy food, and now you've got flights and great chow. What do you like the most about all of that?
There's a long list that I could give you, but my favorite thing, honestly, is just, I think when I first got drafted or even first played the game, is just building relationships with new guys and being around these guys, getting to know them and, becoming teammates with them and learning how their play is and the way they want to win and stuff like that. So I think that's my favorite, definitely building relationships.
I know that when I saw you in the clubhouse at spring training, you told me that Tram was your favorite Tiger. Can you just talk to me a little bit about that relationship and what he has shown you, taught you, or how he's lent to your career?
So when I was first drafted in 2023, I showed up in Lakeland and Tram was there waiting for, all of us, and right away it was get to work. So he got me out in the dirt, helped me with my defense, gave me, just his own mindset of the game and how he approached, different plays or, at bats, stuff like that. So just having, of course, Alan Trammell by your side, it can only help you. So whenever he talks, I shut up and listen, basically, and try to take as much in from him as I can.
You are from Alden, Pennsylvania?
Alden.
Alden, Pennsylvania. What is in Alden, Pennsylvania?
Alden, it's a small town. We have some cheesesteak spots. We have, actually the local baseball field I grew up playing at. And we have other little stores. Not too much going on in Alden, but, I'm very, very happy I get to represent, that town.
Do you have a lot of family coming here today for this? I know that you had some friends and family out west.
I have some family coming today, some old coaches actually. There should be a decent crowd here for me, so I'm super excited to see them after the game.
Are there still nerves for you? There's got to be, right? First time at Comerica, and I heard that you asked Tork what opening day is like, and his response was?
His response was, "Oh, you haven't." He told me it's pretty much way better than what you've seen already. So I'm super excited to see, how the day goes, and just super excited to see how this fan base is.
You're going to absolutely love playing in Detroit, and the fans are going to love you. My final question for you is just kind of what do you do off the field? How do you keep it calm, keep it real, and stay Kevin?
I'm a big golf guy. So every chance I get to golf, I go play golf. So
I got a spot for you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tork and I'll take you there.
All right, perfect. And just like relaxing, go to get dinner, shop a little bit, and just not too much, just relax and kind of prepare for the next game the next day.
Enjoy the day. You're going to love it.
Thank you so much.
Kevin McGonigle, he's a star. He's a star. There's been people all around you all day. All right. Humble too. All right.
Hammer, thank you. Kevin McGonigle, go.
She's inflating his ego.
Already.
You got to keep him humble, although
She just cost the Tigers $10 more million.
She did, although his OPS was 985. I know, just 6 games. But you know what? Gotten to know him a little bit down in spring training. He is very humble, and he is very wise beyond his years, mature beyond his years. Still a young guy, and he's going to make mistakes, but the biggest thing is he's making plays in the field, not just where they know he can hit. They're positive he can hit, but he's. Are you taking my job, kid? Hey, kid, you taking my job?
He's the Kevin McGonigle of TV.
Yeah. The biggest thing is he can make plays in the field, and he is going to fit in anywhere they want in the infield, eventually at shortstop.
Yeah, quick thought. He's the full package as a player. We obviously talk a lot about the bat, but he can play some defense, and he's got some wheels. We saw him beat out that infield single on opening day, didn't we, William? And he realized that he can impact this game in a lot of ways.
Well, and that's what the Tigers are counting on. It's going to be very exciting to see him come up to lead off the game for the Tigers in the home half of the first inning today. Hey, Lauren Edwards, still having fun out there. I know the fans are ready. And you know what? A lot of them aren't going inside the ballpark. They don't even have tickets. They're going to be hanging out here all day.
Yeah, because the block party is free, so if anyone's watching and you're not going inside, you can stay out here. But the coolest thing about today is getting to know the fans. And next to me, I have Chris from Westland. And Chris, why is it so special for you to be here today?
Well, today my daughter surprised me with tickets to the game, and I'm here with both of them because a year ago today, I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and I beat it. And that was my goal, and I did it.
And how are you feeling? That is truly phenomenal.
I feel great. It's been a year since I was diagnosed, and I'm doing great, and I want people to know you can beat cancer.
Now, I was going to say, do you have a message for anyone that might be watching who's going through what you went through?
Yes, positivity is number one, and support is number two. But you have to stay positive. Otherwise, you won't get through it. But you can do it. It's possible. I'm living proof.
Got it. And how pivotal were your girls here? Because they're both smiling, watching you. I'm going to invite them over. How pivotal were your girls here?
They were my number one supporters, and without them, I couldn't have did it. Honestly, they were there for every chemo, every doctor's appointment, everything.
Got it. Guys, describe your mom. How much is your mom a superhero?
Oh, she's an amazing woman.
She's amazing. She's the strongest lady that we know.
Yep, she sure is.
She's amazing, a fighter.
Yeah, all right, so, what are you guys hoping for this Tigers? Because I know you guys are Tigers fans.
Yes, we are.
We're hoping they win, baby.
Win, baby. It's a win-win.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for joining us. You guys were great. You are an inspiration. And the way you guys loved up and supported your mom is amazing, unparalleled. So we're going to continue to stay out here just talking to fans. Please stay with us after the break coming up. Woo! Thank you. Yes.
crowd, as you'd expect. Opening day in Detroit. Tigers coming off 6 games out west in San Diego and Arizona. Now they are back. Temperatures hitting 70+ today. Every reason in the world to be in downtown Detroit. First pitch will be just after 1 o'clock. You'll see it right here on Fox 2. Woody caught up with one of the guys you were talking about a moment ago, Riley Green. Down to the clubhouse we go for that.
Thanks a lot down here in the Tigers clubhouse with Riley Green. Riley, a lot of joking in the clubhouse before the game, but still, opening day, obviously a good feeling. How has it changed for you?
I feel like it hasn't changed. It's always going to be special to me. You only get so many opening days, and it's always special, and I'm always ready for it. So
this is one of those days where the game and fans kind of intertwine. Is it fun to maybe combine both things, because obviously there's a game to be played?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's super exciting for us. The fans are super excited because it's the first game back after 4 months, whatever it is. So it's going to be fun.
You've seen opening days around the league now. I mean, you guys are going through 3 of them. You went through the one out in the opening series, and then in Arizona, and now this one. What was the best one so far? What have you seen so far from other teams?
This one's going to be the best one. I can tell you that. But it's always special whether we're home or away. But being at home is a little more special to me.
There seems to be like 2 waves of opening day. When the teams are on the road, they get the road deal, and then when they come home, do you like it better if it was opening day right at the start of the season at home, or do you like it now when you play 6 games and then come home?
I think it'd be better if we were home here to start opening day, but it's going to be same energy if it was the first game either way, so it doesn't really matter to me.
What about the energy in this clubhouse? I mean, guys are in here chatting about everything from their walk-up music to what kind of bats they're going to use and all that kind of stuff. What have you decided to do?
Really, I just got here early because I was super excited, and the boys are energy's high, and we're ready to go.
Excellent. Tigers ready to go today against the St. Louis Cardinals. Opening day. Riley Green ready to go. We'll send it back to you.
Riley Green, coming off a big year in terms of the numbers. The question is, can he cut down on the strikeouts a little bit?
And people need to know, because last year he admits he didn't do a good job of expressing himself. It's not like he doesn't not care about strikeouts. Like you'd say, if I strike out, I strike out. He has worked on it. I think people get this impression, if he strikes out, it's no big deal as long as you hit home runs. They do have to balance that out, and he recognizes it, and he's trying, I think, a little bit better to express that he wants to change that.
Yeah, I think it was refreshing that he admitted he became too homer happy last season.
Right.
You don't think that was good? 36 homers and 111 RBIs, that's great. 201 strikeouts, not so great. That's Adam Dunn, Joey Gallo territory. Yeah. And he's a better hitter than that. They know he's a better hitter than that. And look, the early returns are early, but so far the strikeout rate is down. The big number to watch to me is the chase rate. If he can get into hitters' counts and force pitchers to come into the zone, his talent should take care of the rest.
Yeah, define yourself. That's exactly what you're saying. Right. Define yourself. Who are you as a major league player? And that's what I think they're looking for out of some of these guys as they get ready
William
to go today.
Is the same age.
In 2026.
William is the same age as McGonigle, by the way. Right? Little McGonigle.
Ready to roll. They've already called him up. He's good to go. Take a break. Come right back. We'll look at the starting lineup when we return. First pitch less than an hour away.
benefits every day.
Hi, everybody. We are still out at Comerica Park. We got a lot of excited fans out here. Hey, guys.
Show your mom's
We are joined right now. You were interviewed by Derek last year, right?
Yeah, Derek, you missed your burrito this year. Where you at, buddy?
Yeah, he's on spring break.
Oh, spring break with the kids and the family. Unfortunate. He's a great guy. I love the Weather Boys. Love the Weather Boys.
Shout out to the Weather Boys. How long have you guys been tailgating here?
This is our first year. We finally got in this lot, but we've been down here 24 years plus.
Yeah, and you guys are you're gonna try throwing a bag for bags.
We're gonna do it right here.
Yeah, there we go.
Ready? Hey guys.
He's focusing in right now.
The win.
That's the only problem we're seeing with our forecast.
It was good. It was
Hey,
the win.
Steph, this is this guy's first home opener. And how long?
I appreciate it.
49 years. This is his first home opener. How's it feel?
I was a finance guy, but I should have been on TV. I
And do you feel like you've been missing out?
I could have been. I could have been somebody. Like you.
Unbelievable. Yes,
You're awesome.
Okay, good. All right. And talk about how early you guys have been out here today.
We got here at 9 o'clock. We've been grilling. We've been having, what are the drinks with the tomato juice?
Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys.
Tomato juice.
Sorry, I had a couple yesterday.
It's his first drink too. First home opener, first Bloody Mary.
And I don't drink Bloody Marys, but I ate the bacon and the beef jerky over there.
Yeah, and then we also have our friend here who talks about the weather that we've been having. It's pretty nice, right?
It's the nicest opening day in a really long time. I'll give you that. It's 35 years since we've seen temperatures like that.
That's longer than I've been alive. That's crazy. Does it make a difference being out here to celebrate the home opener when the weather's this nice?
Absolutely. Yes. Just a cuter outfit. You're looking cute. What do you got on?
Just here for the hot dogs.
Oh, there we go. Are you going into Comerica Park?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I will be having a hot dog. Don't worry.
One last thing. What are you guys hoping for this year for the Tigers?
To go all the way, of course.
Absolutely.
All right. Lander, we're here. We're ready.
There we go.
You heard it here. We've got the food. We've got the games. We've got our first timer here for the home opener. He's having a great time. Says he'll be back next year, so we'd love to see it. Hopefully we have the same great weather next year. That's what we're hoping for. Can we get a go, Tigers?
Let's go, Tigers!
All right, good stuff, guys. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at that lineup as we get ready for the home opener for the Tigers. And as we've talked about during this show, Kevin McGonigle leading off and playing third base for the Tigers. Woj, what else jumps out at you about that lineup?
Well, that obviously does, and I really like, we said this earlier, that the Tigers aren't soft-pedaling or soft-selling Kevin McGonigle. They're not going bonkers, and here's our new superstar or anything, but they're not holding back. They already moved him up to second in the lineup the other day. He's up to first in the lineup. Outside of that, the bottom two, we need to see more out of Parker Meadows and Javi Baez.
Berchie?
Kerry Carpenter has a lot to prove in the big leagues still, and obviously when he faces righties and when he's healthy, he can be a pretty prolific hitter. But to me, you aren't a proven slugger in this league until you can be relied on to play almost every day, to hit the same side pitchers.
Right.
That's obviously the next big step he has to take. He has had a woefully cold start to the season. Obviously, he's got a lot of power to unleash, but I would love to see him grow this year as a more complete hitter.
Well, and I think there's a number of guys in that lineup that we've seen do things in the major leagues. Question is, can you do it consistently and define yourself as a ball player? They're looking forward to it.
They're hitting some bombs today. I'm declaring
bombs.
it.
There it goes. Hey, thank you for making us a part of your morning. Detroit Sportsnet takes over next. Then the ball game, and we'll see you afterwards for the post game show. Cheers. Have a great day, everybody.